and welcome back to Cultist Simulator. It's been a little while, at least for me. Probably not for y'all, because I'm gonna be releasing these much later on. But took a quick look around just to remind myself, and let's go ahead and just get rolling. Okay, so we're at the treasure. I didn't realize we were quite that close. So, if I remember right, it looks like we have a bit of a notoriety problem currently. We do have Zachary along in the making. And oh boy, we're visiting the Mantis. I wish I remembered why we were visiting the Mantis. A subtle rapture could be helpful if we wanted to summon anything. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, I think, right, we were trying to get more forbidden epics. So there's that. Why did this move that? In sleep, I ran my fingers along the ridge's edges of the stag door's scars. Our company it was that shattered it, Gibri says suddenly. Before the gods who were flesh, the Mantis was forbidden to mortals. We were the first to know. He begins again to weep his molten tears. I wish that we had not. I wish I had not died in the world. I've forgotten what else he said, but I remember the shape of the fissures in the stag door, and for all of today the doors will fear my touch. And we did a paint. We did a paint. Unfortunately, I still don't have internet, so I can't easily get right, okay. I can't easily get the new update, though I don't think I'm missing out on too much because most of the new update, I believe, is the more difficult Ascension. Wish I could do something with this. That way it doesn't go down too far. What's happening here? I don't know. I think we were possibly distracting him. We have translated The Serenity of the Black Wood, an allegorical history of the House of Leth, who is here implied were inspired by the centipede. Sereno Blackwood is an occult alias to this day. So we have a couple more books, and since I like to done translate them all first... Oh, we can't translate that one. And we also can't translate this one. Never mind. VAC, unfortunately, getting the translation for that requires... You can explore for it, or you can also get it through dreams. So there's that. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't heard on the microphone. So let's go ahead and read this book then. The proverbial footloose gathers travelers in a wood and leads them through, but abandons them part way. They find themselves beset by glorious monsters. The proverbial footloose. What does that mean? Like the song? Or the... whatever that thing is? I don't really know. Let's see. Nope, this is the extra, actually. That is where that goes. Or somewhere there. So far, little issues with everything we're having to deal with. We have a bunch of notoriety. Is there a season of suspicion? No, there's a season of Adorus? Address? We are, all of us, both ape and angel. That's a very interesting... Oh, great! I managed to produce more notoriety. And, let's see, I think there's one, yes. This is the great oak where the masked crow once roosted. Lightning has split it from head to heart, and the tree is charred and rotting. It squirms with finger-length worms. Something glints dully in the swarm of dead roots. The roots coil round an egg of lead the size of a child. Perhaps it was plated with another metal once, but the weather has removed all trace of any coating. After a struggle, the halves of the egg come apart to reveal its contents. So more notoriety. We have no issue with notoriety currently. We get our percussivant, and then we get a dappled mask. In the forest where the moon couldn't go, the broths of the tree were woven together like bandages or lovers. The moon might change herself to an ant or to a bird or to her sister, but the forest is something that I can't read. Penetrations, no matter something else I can't read, with our scissors. And we severed the branches until the moon and the blood dappled the rotting leaves on the forest floor. So the good news about this is that this is a better version of, I believe it's a better version of the winged doll. Yeah. That's good to know. The mountains as upon the plain. The mountains as upon the plain. There may not be a path where none has passed. A work by Ninigala of Lagash in Vac. That's somewhat unfortunate. Lethe, a dark and syrupy liquor flavored in unnamed forest villages. The tongue and the eye, and now we begin. Forget your name, forget your skin. Okay then. That's a bit extreme there. And a whispering amulet. It knows what I desire, or I imagine that it does. So interesting, this actually has a little bit of Grail. That's an interesting connection to be made by a tool. What do we want to do with our Explorer? So, we have... Oh, no, wait. The Prince Alessandro Lacrosse spent years in secret study of the tablets taken from the Fushuin's March. Oh, no. No, this is just the Fushuin, to get the Fushuin text. Okay. We could sell this. Is there anything else we needed to sell? Now, we could also sell the winged doll now, but I don't want to. Reason being... So let's first... let me see something really quick. 5, 5... I'm gonna wait to do that, actually. So let's... The Chateau Raveline, the favorite stories of the Comtesse des Ravelin, claims they descended from the first Sun King. Other stories of them prowling the forest in wolf shape, they are long gone. And I can't quite read the rest. So we'll make the leader the percussivant, at the very least. And he has edge and heart. So if we add in additional funds, the remote and rotting chateau of the Comtesse des Raveline was looted long ago. We have found hints that it was not looted thoroughly enough. There may be a secret room. Equally, there may be a curse. Ooh, okay. So we know that there's a secret room, so this is what we'll do. We'll send the percussagant, who has Edge and Heart, and we will also send Neville for lock. Because no matter, doors will always open to lock. Or knock. And I think this will be enough to make our way through. We aren't currently using Dream. And let's see, if I remember right, the Dry Soul Curse. We need Lantern, Heart or Lantern to suppress this curse. Otherwise, it will not keep us from our goal, but it may trouble us later. And a hidden door that can be found with either Lantern or Knock. So, we'll go ahead and add Enid. And then Enid and Neville will get us past the door. And for Heart, either Dorothy or Clovette. Also, did we? We did. We have an admirer. Ooh, okay, good. Or no, we haven't actually, we haven't had the, Ardoris season? Yep, there it goes. We have so much notoriety. Oh. Oh, another? And now wants our reason. Ooh, okay. The Serenity of the Black Wood. The travelers discovered they can survive if they close their eyes. They adopt a closed eye as their sign. And that they can go unnoticed if they drink from the clear, cold streams. They never forget the proverbial footloose, the centipede. But they never forgive her either. Interesting. I don't know who the centipede is talking about, actually. That's a name, and it's referred to as a her, which makes me, ooh, the Centipede Testament. The centipede came up out of the sands and went in under the roots. She found a new home, but now she can't go home. She creeps in everywhere else, keyholes and histories and channels and other such places of hearing. Here's what she has to say. So we can throw these over here. So that way we keep an even 3. We have done our work at Glover and Glover. Unfortunately, this has now turned into a subtle rapture. We have some fascination. A little bit of moth. Does one of these... Is it you? Oh. Okay. Okay. So... what would we like to summon? I know that we... Ooh, you don't take that. You have this. If I had Moth, I could contact something shapeless. If I had Forge, I might contact a seductive, savage power. Moth? So this would be for a raw profit. Which isn't a bad choice. The other one was Forge. Need more power. Need a great power of Grail, a significant power of Knock, and some Forge. which makes me assume that we're short of Grail. This is, I think, yeah, this is the one that we want to summon beyond, what's his name? Oh, why can't I remember the name of that creature? Okay, so, I think that means then that... Actually, okay, I know I just threw everything around. Let's go ahead and just simply... Or it's not Forge, it's... we need Porter. With Moth? No, it's still Graham. There we go. We will summon a Raw Prophet. Grail for the Raw Prophet source, and a little Moth for its chaos addiction. So hopefully this goes well. We're not doing anything currently with our study. Unfortunately, we don't exactly have anything to study. If we combine these... No, actually, that's not the best idea. If we combine these two, we could get a greater winter aspect. If we combined all of these going all the way down the chain, we could get a greater edge aspect. And all of these, and we could get a better forge aspect. I don't think currently we're in great need of a particular aspect. Except for Knock, Edge, and Lantern. But we don't... If we had one extra lantern, we can make that one work. We could also improve our Moth one extra, but that would be a long process. Well, no, actually, we just need these. I should do something though. I think having better forge is helpful. You can also what is it? Subvert the aspects. We call upon the beach crow who sees what is lost. Great. Let's send Leo. Hopefully 13. We can add another person actually. So we get a passionate memory and contentment. So unfortunately, I think in order to get rid of this, oh, we have this. Let's go ahead and do that. I probably should have done that sooner, but that's fine. We're not in need of Dream right now. Let's see. A fruitless search. Where is it? We could use more Knocker Lantern. Really? This will mostly end up meaning that we'll have to use an additional gold piece. So I will have to remember that. Oh boy. A rebellious spirit. The summoning is struggling against my control. I could use reason to dismiss it safely, which is always reliable. Or I could reassert control of passion. Let's go ahead and contending for mastery. The things from outside the world have many weapons, knives and riddles, fire and despair. I have weapons of my own. Unfortunately, this will mean that we will lose our job at Glover & Glover. That's mostly okay. Let's go ahead and add Clovette now for 18 heart. That should mean that we're almost guaranteed to succeed. This sucks. Which means that I probably did... No, I don't think I did do my timing wrong. And we now have Composure. Okay. We were not able to do this. Mostly unsurprised. And again, we are at the Beach Crow. I'll go ahead and add the additional funds now. Oh, no! No! Your escape summoning haunts in the district, seeking mortals to devour. And apparently it's gonna consume Claire. Don't do that. Oh. Well, that sucks. I guess I want to do this. Ah, that really sucks. Now will it bug out and just give it to give her back to me again? I just kind of want to see that happen. And yes, it's definitely still bugged, at least for me. So unfortunately that produced some restlessness, but we have contentment and vitality. We didn't really need to do that, but I just thought, we're not using this anyway. We have our position back. So how far... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Try and work our way back up. Not using the talk verb either. This is always the part of the game where progress seems to drastically slow down. And let's see, the expedition continues, so we have make plans for the next challenge. I can add Dorothy just for the sake of bringing us up to 23. Which possibly is high enough. I think that might be high enough to guarantee that you succeed. Or at least close. We call upon the ring you who is renewed. You're strong enough in heart to be almost entirely secure against the curse. Almost entirely. So apparently it's wanting not glittering, glistening? Or glimmering. I'm not really paying attention to this. Probably should be, because that would help progress along. Okay, so we're back to our senior position. And we have the ambition. As I said, I don't like the ambition because I believe it will take notoriety, which currently would be a really bad idea. And actually for this whole point in the game, it's a bad idea. And we now are suffering from despair. Great! Amazing! Totally what I wanted. We do need more. I think we need more forbidden epics. So let's go ahead and start visiting the Stagador. And this is actually happening. Oh boy. So we're at the treasure. A lot of our notoriety has actually faded away on its own, which is good. Let's see. Let us see. And our oh no, we're gonna get an additional notoriety from here. Dang it. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? I don't like that. Behind a rotting tapestry of wolves hunting men, a paneled wall. In the paneled wall, a secret door. The spring is long gone, of course. We gotta smash it with hammers. Well, I'm somewhat excited. Not excited for that, but I'm somewhat excited to actually see what it is that we got. So let's go ahead and put our followers back in their rightful places. And you can go there. The last treasure of the Comtesse des Revline lies here, in a surprisingly airy room. High skylight windows have long since broken, and the floor is lost underneath leaves and debris, but once the place was furnished as a nursery. Here's a cradle with the skeleton of a puppy. Don't do that to me. So we have a cinnabar amulet. Scarlet is the color of heat. Mercury holds one key to an ultimate dissolution. So this is forge. Grey dawn oil, the precise color of the hours when one cannot sleep. The high mysteries of the innermost. The high mysteries of the innermost chamber of our church solar. Secret rites of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, which I can't read. Wait, you can't. Nope. Which I'm guessing held on to one of the histories. Would be my guess. Book of True Blood, a work by Cassius the Thoman. He's the Thoman. And the Morphe Codex, a text of the Sisterhood of Naught, unearthed by Evan Morphe. So I'll put this up here for the moment. And these seem like very interesting books. Really quickly. Let's see. And add in additional funds just to see. The door to the painted chamber of the Vandeshoff collection is locked and warded. The building is said to be haunted by flowers. Ooh. I think I know what that's speaking of. But I can't remember what the solution to that is. So we could add knock. But just for the sake of it, let's throw in, we'll start with Tristan. He will deal with the door when we get to it, since this is suggesting that it's not a hidden door, it's a warded one. So the issue won't be finding the door, it'll be getting through it. We go ahead and start that. Right, we were visiting the Mansus again. Hoping for a Forbidden Epic. There's a great chamber in the manses through which the painted river flows. The vagabond, it is claimed, painted it from memory in the years before she left the house. Certainly there are histories concealed in its design. I traced them with my finger last night. There were fragments of aquamarine paint beneath my nails, flecks of gold leaf when I was done. And with that, that's the end of this episode. See all y'all in the next one.